I am not DJing in New York regularly at all. No one is DJing regularly in New York. Unless you have an iPod and you play the Smiths, you're not really DJing much in New York. Stars align, we'll be ready when the time is right. Stars align, we'll be ready when the time is right. Stars align, we'll be ready when the time is right. I started going to clubs in 1987. I went to CBGB's for my first hardcore show. This guy got me a job at Mars, this club in New York City. I would go to other clubs and give out flyers. I was a hardcore kid. I would be wearing like, corrosion conformity t-shirts, but I'd be going to clubs giving out flyers and like, Frankie Knuckles would be DJing. I was hanging out with the skateboarders and I was hanging out with the guys who were into like hip hop and club music. So it kind of meshed together because I was into rap and the hardcore kids were into rap, and a lot of the clubs I went to were rap clubs. There would be like Tribe Called Quest would be playing live or something, and Moby would be DJing rap because that's what he used to do. And that's kind of how it all came together. So at the time, I had no idea that these were legendary clubs. I was just going there to try to hook up with girls and, the usual. I was 18, what did I know? I started Troubleman Records in 1993 as a hardcore label. About 4 or 5 years ago, the label kind of Troubleman was taking a more dance-oriented route, as I guess you could say. So I decided to start a sub-label for dance music, and that's how Italians Do It Better started, and I kind of outgrew Troubleman. For the most part, Italians Do It Better would be classified as dance music, but we kind of are growing apart from that a little, just because recent popularity of Chromatics and Desire from the Drive soundtrack, the movie. We had a bunch of songs in that, and a Catapult of Desire really, really big, like they just blew up. And the songs that were in the film were less dancey and more poppy. Now people see us as an indie label, which is what I was trying to avoid. I'm gonna start putting out some more dance related stuff. I released my first record this year, and I kind of decided to put out my first record mainly as a vehicle to kind of get higher paying DJ gigs. I know it sounds like sellout, but DJs who have records out get paid a lot more than just DJs who just don't. I've always wanted to release a record, so I taught myself how to use a program and I just recorded it, basically. I realized that people take you a lot more serious when you release a record. Well, if a good record. I hope my record's good. And it's a lot different than putting out edits as well, because anyone can put an edit out. It's pretty easy. At least I think it is. When I make edits, I have two different mindsets. One mindset is the record collector guy, making an edit of something you've never heard before, something weird. And the other mindset is making a track to play out for the dance floor. I would say I like the rare stuff better because I always get people asking, what is the song, what is the song? And I'm like, I don't know, you gotta find out yourself.